I did a Raspberry Pi build. I started out with a standalone monitor from an old laptop, but parts took too long to arrive, so I changed it to Raspberry Pi because it was much quicker. So Raspberry Pi is a mini computer. Um, it's able to run different OSs and like Raspbian or RetroPie, and it's very it's come a long way from where it started with now Wi-Fi capabilities, 4 USB ports, and Bluetooth. Um, Typically, the main language of code on it is Python, but you can run other code on there. So to use it, you might use a micro SD card. So then Raspbian is a OS system designed by the Raspberry Pi company. It's like it's their best uh, one that they have. They're most proud of. So to partition a micro SD card, what you need to put the OS on. So this is the micro SD card. This is Noob's new out-of-box software. So with Noobs, you just put it on there after you partition your card, and then load up your Raspberry Pi, and from there you can just download it on. Or you can download Raspbian from there. So this is how you partition. It's pretty simple. Saying a lot of problem solving went on because I thought I had broke this when I first started with it. So, and once you partition it, you just open up your folder like Noobs or RetroPie in this case is what I have on there now. You just drag and drop onto the micro SD card. So with Raspbian, you do the partition, you put on Noobs onto your SD card, and then from there you boot up your Raspberry Pi and you can download Raspbian, which will then start running its operating system. You can write in code. It comes with a variety of different programs already on it, like Wolfram Alpha and a bunch of other coding things, and some Minecraft on there. It had Wi-Fi, like I said, so I didn't have to connect to an Ethernet, which made the process faster. So Raspbian is an OS that they are most proud of. It's basically like a OS X Mountain Lion or just any Mac OS on here. It's just capable of running different tasks. Chromium, kind of a different Chrome, but it's still that. And like I said before, Wolfram Alpha. RetroPie, you do the same for partitioning and setting the data onto the micro SD, but from there you turn it on and you start your configuring of a keyboard and a controller if you want. I connected it to Wi-Fi, and I had a Bluetooth controller, which is how I connected it. And then you have to download packages and like the emulators, and then you have to get the ROMs online. So emulators are the things that run the programs, run the games on laptops, and ROMs are the game files themselves. And with the new setup, you can use its IP with the Wi-Fi, and let me show you. So this is when you plug in its IP, and so this is EMU Paradise, is where you get your games at. Find the system that you want, find the game, download. Already downloaded it. And you go to there, go to your ROMs, find your system folder. And then you just drag and drop. And with this, it's pretty nice. It makes the process a lot easier because you don't have to take the card out and put games on it. You can just do it all online. You can see all like BIOS to run emulators on there. You can look at your Raspberry Pi and how it's running. You can overclock it. You can do just about everything you need with it. So it made the process a lot easier too. So this is the main screen that you would get when you first started up. So I made it for gaming, play games on, which right now is what I'm doing. And then yeah, you just play games. I can get new games. I can take old games off as I want, and then just kind of build up the library over time as I like to. As in my project, Um, I felt like I had to go pretty fast since I switched halfway through, so I had 2 weeks to do this project. But I got to my goal of playing games on my Raspberry Pi, which is pretty nice. And with a larger project like this, probably need to do more research before I exactly know. So that way, if I looked before, I could have said, "Hey, that's probably not going to work." So I would have had 2 more weeks to start working on the Raspberry Pi, then 2 weeks to only work on it. So probably planning before and in the middle of it, planning for some extra time. And then I'm pretty happy with what I did. Problem solving was a big part, like I said, with partitioning and figuring out how to run and set up things to make it go smoother. And the most successful moment